I was warned in Hull Station about a new squad of Nazi Rangers on the surface. But I meant to fulfill the last wish of the dead commander and send his message to Polis.
Hello there folks, just continuing on with my playthrough of Metro 2033. This is part 8. It's been a while. So I did kind of forget that some of the keys for Metro are a bit odd. But we are just going through the station. Now it took me a while to remember what was going on and the mechanics and stuff. So I didn't do too well the first time I loaded the game up again.
What do we do now? Get up in our mountain! No, coming! You're done for! Casualty! When the mountain is down!
I tried to get over the gap. Unfortunately, it didn't work too well for me, as you can see.
I went up again, to the gloomy charm of post-apocalyptic Moscow. I was warned in Hull Station about a new squad of Nazi Rangers on the surface. But I meant to fulfill the last wish of the dead commander and send his message to Polis.
So I had a second attempt. Now that I was used to what I was doing, remembering where I was at and all that good stuff. And this time I remembered that the lighting counts somewhat. I've been flicking between a couple of stealth-based games. So I tried to do it a little bit better this time around. Now, the reason why I aim at the light source is because it puts you, in the middle, the crosshair right in the middle of the screen, or the lamp right in the middle of the screen, so you can throw a knife easier. And now I said I'd take that tape from that fella, and we are just going up here to deliver it. so that's just the tape. That's one of the achievements, is to put that tape in the machine. It gets you some good karma points as well. So we're just sneaking through this Nazi outpost. The stealth mechanics are pretty good on this game. I mean, you know, for what was essentially an action shooter, first-person action shooter. I mean, the NPCs aren't the smartest in the world, so you've got to deal with that. It makes it a little bit easier. Just sneaking some of the objects you can hide behind to protect yourself from the light source are fairly small. Now this, I started throwing my knives at the wall in the hope that one of the soldiers would come and investigate. Unfortunately, that didn't really work too well. So I decided to just move in.
What the hell?
I should note that I've already played through the game and I'm just doing the voiceovers, so this is pre-recorded footage. Because I hadn't had a chance to do any uploading or recording for this game, and I thought I'd just record the entire game, and then I was just going to stick the voiceover afterwards.
Is the second
Now, unfortunately, he saw me, and it was too late by that point, so I had to quickly run and hide back down. The annoying thing about this section is that you know, if you die, you have to do the entire outpost again, which I wasn't looking forward to that. So I just decided to kill them all. I could have hid, and then they would have stopped looking. You know, a typical stealth genre cliche, if you like, or mechanic. Yes, and at that point I forgot to crouch whilst I was killing, and then I had a couple of issues with the knife. Somehow I managed to miss all of my knife throws, at which point the enemy had realised I was there, and like I said, I didn't want to have to redo this entire section again after I'd snuck my way through, the majority of the section. I was trying to throw a knife at the lamp. Didn't have any knives, and I thought after I picked up the supplies, I thought I'd got another one. I was looking around the room, looking around all over, and I could hear the guards coming closer. So I just decided that I'd turn it off. Unfortunately, the guards saw me instantly then. So I did the best thing that I could do, and that was just, hide in the corner with the shotgun, wait for them to enter the room. In a minute, you see one of the guys poke their gun through the wall for the longest time. There we go. Now he really didn't want to come in. He was unsure of what to do. So he gave me a few minutes to reload, change my filter, and then I went out to investigate. Of course, there were still 2 or 3 guys looking for me at that point. So I was just being careful, just being sneaky. Now, unfortunately, the light hit, the throwing knife hit the lamp, but I still managed to get out of there okay. Now this part was fairly tense when I was going through there, because as I've stated a couple of times now, if I died, I'd have had to have done that entire outpost again, and I was not looking forward to that. So I tried to use the cars to the best of my ability, and hope that the demons would pick off most of the Nazis just whilst I hid. Yes, so I was just hiding out. I was looking around to see if there was any demons around that I could take advantage of. Of course, at the time, the demons didn't seem too interested. Now, I was fairly lucky here. As you can see, my gas mask is heavily damaged, and if I'd taken a couple more shots, my gas mask would have been cracked entirely, and that would have mean there would have been absolutely no point to wearing my gas mask. Now this is where I start popping people off like a pro. Now you may notice, or you may not, but because we're outside, the gun shakes quite violently all over the place. But after I killed those guys, I decided to just make a run for it.
It was clear that Black Station was occupied by fascists, but Ullman had said he'd wait for me there. I had to risk it.
Who is it? Surrender and you won't get hurt. I swear.
What took you so long? Where's Pavel? Did he... All right, later. The situation got worse. Nazis literally flooded the station. You'll have to act alone. Sorry. But if you can shut down the generator, it'll be easier to sneak past the guards. Take this. I will wait for you in the deserted tunnel to Polis.
Now you may have seen the night vision goggles back there. That's usually the place you're supposed to get them, but because I got them, I already knew about the secret goggles way back. One of the first couple of levels, I picked them up there.
Who needs all that? Uh-huh. And who is gonna feed your children, huh? Sturbenführer, perhaps? What the life? Maybe get the family some good guns out? You know what happened to those who tried.
Now I completely derped at this part. I'd completely forgotten how to look at my journal, and I was pushing every key on the keyboard, trying to find out how to get my journal open. As you can see, my guy's just spazzing out. You know, I hit pretty much every key I could. What I found out was that you weren't supposed to just... You see me open the lighter a couple of times. What you're supposed to do is hold M, which is the... If you press M, you just get the lighter. But if you hold M, then you get the journal and the lighter out at the same time. It took me a while to remember what I was supposed to be doing, and then I finally get it. Luckily, no soldiers come along. Anyway, so I've got this suppressed weapon now. I should have had a suppressed weapon a long time ago. But I did alright with their throwing knives. Their throwing knives are instant kills anyway, regardless of where you throw the knife.
How's the generator working? Okay, as long as no one touches it.
I'm just using the crosshair aiming trick, or the gun iron sights aiming trick.
Come here. Watch the generator. And if I catch you playing cards, you're dead, man.
Now this one was a little dodgy. I had to just take the shot. That disables the generator, turns off the power. The fella said it would help, but it doesn't really help all that much, considering that there's, it's easy just to destroy the shadows anyway, destroy the lights. Although I guess it's fairly easy to destroy shadows if you turn the lights on. At this point I forgot completely where I was supposed to be going. Luckily the little green arrow on the journal lets you know exactly where you're supposed to be going. Now this is a fairly dark section, but I didn't want to give my position away. Now the knife is pretty much for a stealth playthrough. Your knife is pretty much your best weapon. Just because you can throw it so far. It can destroy lights, and you can pick them back up, and you can kill guys and pick them back up. Now there's a revolver there, but I just left it because I already had the machine gun and the shotgun, or the assault rifle. I think that this is more of a submachine gun than anything.
Where the gods of the Soviet pantheon will take shelter if the forces of evil prevail. The legends say Metro 2 lies hidden beneath this one.
So I will come and
And the Metro 2 is for the shepherds and their dogs. Once upon a time, the shepherds ruled the herd. But later, their strength weakened, and their sheep were dispersed in many directions. A single gate joining two worlds at a place which now splits the net with the
Anyway, so I was just looking for where I was supposed to be going. I couldn't remember. And now for this part, I tend to go back and forth quite a bit. I tried turning off the helmet light, but I just left it.
stations behind the walls of our stations. The two metros are inseparable. And those who believe that the shepherds could not abandon their herd say that they watch over us still, directing our every step. Do not show themselves to us. And that is what faith in the invisible watchers is. But why they do not wish
Now I couldn't decide who to kill.
sheep are safe, for they turned down their shepherds in the time of darkness. And ever since Metro 2 is separated from our world, the shepherds have evolved in a different way. They're no longer human.
And again, then I found out I was supposed to be going this way.
They have the power to change everything.
Just a quick check to see if anyone's seen me. And this guy has a load of throwing knives, so I just took that. And that guy was quick to give up on the search. And I just left those two by the campfire.
Sheep
now you saw that guy talking about Metro 2, and what Metro 2 is basically the secret underground tunnels for the Russian government. You know, the Russian metro tunnels to their nuclear bunker. Of course, the Russian government didn't make it to the bunker. They got hit pretty hard before they could even make it there. So it's remained untouched. But this is coming up to the end of this episode. So thanks for watching. As always, I have recorded the entire Metro game now, so I've got all the footage. It's just finding time to upload them when I can. But this one will go up, so it's just as soon as I get the chance to upload the rest, then I shall do so. But thanks for watching anyway.
You made it! Here, you climb in here and rest. We'll reach Polis soon.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else. Something much worse. Fear. We're weak. We'll die. Terror. This is the end. Even children hated by their parents try to love and understand them. We wish to understand you and help you. We want down. We want peace. What is he doing?
Wicked phenomenon, yes? But, you know, it's not any more evil than, say, fire. It all depends on your point of view. Try to get a better understanding of things before you make your judgment. Let's move out now. It's not safe here.